I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
No. We'll do it live. F it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Yeah, I look good.
Chance to shoot with your feet. Just flip it up there like a seal. Put it between your toes and do a backward flip. There.
I love this shit for real. This shit really fun though.
I think that's a great interview.
Hey y'all, this is Ryan Monso, and this is a Talkin Bout Them Cougars podcast from GoCoogs.com. Brad Towns, Galen Robinson, and a forehead. Oh, there's the whole picture. What we can see on our camera is just forehead, but I like that there's more of you. Jawan Roberts. Hello, Jawan.
What up?
What up? We have... I did, yeah. We have talked a lot. We've done a lot of freaking interviews, is what I learned today on the plane home from Arizona. We have hard questions for you today. We're not going to take it easy. The first one is, in the lineups, you and Ramon do a rock, paper, scissors. Do y'all keep track of how many wins you have versus him?
No.
Okay.
No.
I didn't think so. 13 Legend, Big Juan. Can y'all ask Roberts if he'll accept my fan basis request for video call? There you go. I don't know what that means, but you should do that.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either, but it means you probably made some money off of something, and you gotta. We'll figure that one out. Galen, why don't you ask your first question?
All right, this is I got two. The first one is, have you heard the Drake album, Drake and P&D album?
Yeah, I'm listening for the question.
Have you heard
Did you hear his question?
P&D album?
Oh no, I ain't tapped into it yet.
You said what? Repeat that, bro.
No, I haven't tapped into it yet. Not one
Please,
song.
please don't wait any longer. And second off, you know you're you play with an edge, bro. So I gotta ask you, what's your why?
What's my why?
Yeah.
My why is my family. That's my why. Especially, you know, growing up in the islands. 32 square miles, not as big. A lot of people don't make it out of there for real. So just having the opportunity to actually, you know, leave from the islands and play Division I at the highest level, and having a chance to actually play professional ball like in the NBA, I feel like that's what drives me you know, and keeps a chip on my shoulder to, you know, always remind me, you know, to don't forget where you came from. So, especially, you know, my parents too, all the work that they put in with me, whether it's practice, workouts, you know, everything that contributes into basketball, I try to, you know, make it to that place where I want to go so I can give back to my family. And, you know, I always had dreams of playing in the NBA. So just riding this wave out and just see how long I can, you know, take this and see where it goes after college.
You shot 68% from the line in non-conference, and you're shooting 56% in conference. Why have you gotten so much worse?
Like, I don't want to tell you. The ball just not going in the basket.
Yeah. Is it that y'all don't practice free throws?
We practice free throws every day.
Oh, okay. All right.
You remember that game we played against Kansas?
Yeah. That was fun.
Remember
You made a couple there.
Remember LJ missed 2 free throws in a row?
He missed 2 in a row.
98% free throw shooter?
Yeah.
It happens. All right.
Yeah.
Talk your shit,
But-
Juan.
This man crazy,
Talk
bro.
your shit, Juan.
Because this dude crazy, bro.
Talk your shit. Juan, he just be trolling, bro. He don't mean what
I
he's
know,
saying.
I know,
I know
he crazy, bro.
But
He crazy.
yeah,
But conversely,
I
you have stepped up and hit a few really, really, really big ones.
You hit one last night.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
and
not
see
gonna talk about that though. He ain't.
Oh no!
I ain't never worried about. I ain't never worried about one and the big ones. This one we up 12. Yeah, this one I don't know about this one, but if we up 2 and there's 10 seconds left, you can count one in. You can count them for a good one, man. That's crazy how that works.
Yeah, he ain't lying.
Well, that's I think it's impressive though that the fact that you dial it in, you can dial it in. I mean, you talk about the Kansas game. You're the one that tied the game up.
This might sound crazy. But the like in those moments, that's when I felt most comfortable. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
This kid is
like when I got fouled. When I got fouled,
something is wrong with him.
I swear to God, when I got fouled in that Kansas game, we was down 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had no thoughts of like, bro, I'm about to miss these like at all. Like I wasn't even tripping on it.
Hey, yeah, Juan, something's wrong with you, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah,
you might have to go to a psych
pressure.
ward. Yeah, brother. Yeah, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
But I do gotta ask you. You know, in non-conference, I mean, I think I recognized that pattern last year and this year. In non-conference, your scoring output usually isn't in the double digits, whereas you enter conference play, and arguably one of the best conferences in America, we can damn near pencil you in. I'm willing to damn near bet my life that you're going to have a double-digit scoring output. So what in your mentality shifts?
Doug, I don't know, bro. Like I think it's like
it's something, bro. It's something.
I think it's like the bigger the game is like. I don't even want to word this wrong. I feel like it's like the bigger the game is like. That's when you really gotta like show up. Not saying you not show up to every other game, but it's like
I get what you mean.
When it's that time, it's like to really come through, you got to come through.
Like, that's like big moments,
like
right?
21 shots, and I feel like most times to a non-conference, like we be blowing every team out too. So it's like everybody pitch in and get their little points.
Yeah,
but when it's like I mean, shit against Kansas, I was 10 for 21. Like I just had to find ways to make plays. Like the shots that I was taking, it wasn't bad shots, but I mean, if I had to take 10 more, I probably would have. Yeah. And like that's just how the flow of the game went. And it had some games we played West Virginia at home. I think I started the game like probably 10 for 11. Like I don't know, I don't know.
Okay.
You did it at Colorado too.
Yeah, and I feel like based off that too, I think we'd be picking out matchups. So like coach will read the floor and he'll be like, okay, if we get this person on Juan, or if we get this person matched up on so and so, we can go at them. So I just feel like just being in that situation where I can get a switch or get a mismatch that I like. I just feel like once I have that advantage, I just try to put the ball in the basket as much as I can.
So I gotta ask you, bro. Like, obviously, you 6'7", 6'8", and a lot of times the guys that are defending you and the guys that you're defending, they're probably a lot taller than you are.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you know and when do you know? Like, let's say it's a guy that you've never played against before. Like, when do you know and how if you have an advantage? Like, it's like, you know what, I'm able to get in my shit. Like,
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, okay, so like, for example, like it depends like who we playing against. So like, for example, like Hunter Dickinson from Kansas.
Perfect.
We got the play called 54 dive where
Hey, one. Don't tell too much now. Just
okay, all right.
Don't say too much, brother. You never know who's watching you. Don't.
You're right. Well, it just it's just so playing against Hunter Dickinson, you wouldn't see me probably posting up as much because he's a footer compared to like if we play against
7 footer.
Yeah, compared to we play against like I would say Kansas State, where their 5-man was like 6'8", 6'9". Like we damn near the same person. So I feel like I can get my money down low compared to me trying to back down, Hunter Dickinson. So it's just different plays where coach thinks I can either use my first step quick off the dribble, or if I have a smaller defender on me, take him to the post. It's just
I'm talking about when I know what coach. I'm talking about when you be like, you know what, damn, I could do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, not what coaches think. It's like when you get the ball, it's like I hit him with this, he bite, and it's like, okay, I know I can get him with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just read the defense, and I just believe in myself and I trust all the work that I put in, which is if it's me shooting a floater, with me countering using my right hand up and under, shooting it with my right. It's just I just be reading the defense sometimes. That's why when I be in the post, I don't really go fast right away. Like I'll get it, I'll lean back, face up, probably put the ball behind my head, triple threat. I read their body language and I read different holes in the defense, where I could attack. So, but I think that just starts with having confidence in myself and knowing that I can do it. Not going in the game like, oh, he's 7 foot, I probably can't do this. Like, shit, I'm gonna try it. I ain't scared to fail. So going into the games, just trusting myself and we drill these shots every day. Coach Kellen, even when I was JoJo, like our position group, we shoot these shots every single day, and it's no different than practice on the court. So just getting to your spots and just trusting and believing in the work that you put in.
Yeah.
If you had a choice, where do you want the ball? Do you want it deep in the post, or do you prefer face up?
I like to get it like I like to get it like on the elbows.
Yeah.
Right.
Because at that point, it's
advantageous.
It's like you got to pick and choose where you want to send me. If you want to send me left, or you want to send me right. But you got to square me up. Like you can't just pick and choose because I can go either way.
I don't think anybody want to send you left.
Huh?
I don't think anybody want to send you left.
But they don't want to send you right too sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
They give you a lot of they give you right a lot. We noticed it, we talked about it last year, is that everybody wants to try to force you right. They're going to give you that. And you were more hesitant last year, but you've really shown a lot more in going right, and you're still able to use your left hand off that right side.
Oh, yeah, that's tough, ain't it?
Sneaky.
Yeah, it's tough.
But see, I that is interesting though that you're talking about. You like it there at the elbow, because I think that's probably your most dangerous spot. Oh, you okay, G?
Yeah, we Gucci. Oh shoot. Yeah, we good.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you something, Galen. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, big
I
dog.
like it.
So I get the ball on the elbow, right?
Which elbow?
And it don't matter which elbow, right? So you're guarding me. What's your game plan?
What's my game plan?
Yeah.
Foul.
No, because if we up one, I ain't gonna foul you because then y'all gonna have the lead. So I say more so, depending on the trend of the game, I feel like you're a lot more effective at going right than you may think.
Right.
So it's like I'm not gonna give you any advantages. Just me as an observer, I'm gonna make you have to create an advantage. I'm not gonna give you one way or another because you're comfortable passing, you're comfortable letting the cuts develop on the weak side. So it's like, yeah, I ain't playing. Nah, you're gonna have to make something happen, brother. this first team all defense, man. This ain't no regular shit, brother.
I'm gonna play at least arm's length away and make you shoot a jumper over me.
Shit, no, because even then you're giving him the upper hand on initiating physicality. So it's
I'm hoping he misses because I don't want him to get into me. I hope he misses so I can block him out.
I'm just saying if you guarded me and you back up, I'm gonna take one dribble floater. Going right to
it's over with. That's what I'm saying. Like, but it's like, okay, so I gotta ask you, bro. How long do you think, or when do you think that it clicked to where, you're in the post? I personally think that you're able to create advantages the easiest because of how much of a mismatch issue that you are in the post. And it's like you're comfortable passing, you're comfortable, obviously shooting that float around the rim. So it's like, when do you think that switch flipped or that skill developed to where you're able to analyze what's happening on the weak side? If somebody's open, you're able to kick it. Or if nothing happens, like, you know what? It's barbecue chicken. Like, when did that develop in this program?
I would say it developed a little bit. Like, first, I also say when I first got to UH, I played behind a couple bigs. So I played against Fabe. I played behind Fabe, played behind Justin, Bryson, Chris. So really just watching those guys too, and see how they take their time and be patient. Around the basket, with the defenders and with practice too. Like, how we monster in the post. So all that stuff that's in practice translates to the game. So especially when you're in practice, you're practicing against the number 1, number 2 defensive team in the nation every day. Like, you're playing against guys that can guard every day in practice. So when you go on the court to play against a different team that's probably not as defensive minded, it's kind of easy to break them down because they're not as aggressive as how we are. Some play one-on-one in the post, and I just feel like if I try to score first, and the reason I say that is because if I score first, then the defense have to make an adjustment. Either they're gonna keep playing me one-on-one or they're gonna send a double. And I always tell LJ, Emmanuel, Malos, I always tell them, if I get this ball in the post, always be ready to shoot. Because sometimes they be so focused on me and they be looking right at me that they be ball watching. So I feel like it's different ways I can cut up the defense. Because a lot of people, I'm slim, but I'm strong. I'm 232 pounds.
Yeah,
so
you definitely strong, brother.
People probably don't realize that. They think I'm just like a slim frigate, but I'm really strong. I know how to use my body. So, and I like to, like, when I get the ball in the post, I like to face up. And I just like, it's a lot of stuff I read when I'm in the game. Like, I read the defender's feet. I read how their shoulders open up. I read which hand they got out to contest. Like, I read all that before I do anything. I read if the guard is about to dig. I read if they're gonna rotate. Like, I read all that, but I have to make a split decision because I ain't gonna just sit there and just let the shot clock run down. So as soon as I get it and I look, I'm already in like a different mode. Like, okay, let me see how I'm finna attack this. If I take one dribble, I'm gonna kick. If I take a dribble and they don't come, I'm gonna score. If you take it over my shoulder, I'm gonna counter. Like I do all this in the midst of the game, but it just happens so fast.
Yeah. You know, one thing that I think is an underrated part about our program is a lot of times the point guards get the credit and they get the glitz and glamour of kind of the rite of passage, where it's me then Deke then Maul, Milos, but it's like we don't talk about the rite of passage that we have with our foremen. And I think that with Devin Davis, he used to bust Fabian White, he used to bust Fabe ass.
Mm-hmm.
And Fabe used to bust your ass. No, yeah, that's true, brother. He used to bust and now you busting ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of crazy how the game is passed down, bro, and it's just like the lessons continue to be passed down and the success is able to, you know, maintain. But yeah, definitely, Fabe used to definitely bust your ass, bro. Let's not count about that.
Sure. No. You can ask Fabe. We should go back.
We will.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fabe used to bust your ass, one. Don't do that.
All right, good. It goes both ways now. But also too, with that being said, man, what was I finna say? I don't know. What I was finna say. You got me thinking about damn Fabe.
Fabe's in your head.
He used to bust your ass. He used to bust your ass, and it's a rite of passage.
Oh, yeah. What I was saying is, especially like being in this program too, is like this. I feel like this is the best program in America, and the reason I can say that is because the coaches and your teammates like give you so much confidence to do certain things on the court that you probably never thought or think that you could do. Yeah. So like with me, with that being said, like me coming in my first year and seeing Fabe and them and Justin and all this, and you know, they always used to tell me, you know, be patient. You know, they always had confidence in me, knowing even when I redshirted, because they always tell me it's the reason that you're here. Don't take a red shirt as like, oh, you're not good enough. That's not what a red shirt means.
It's the opposite.
That's what I'm saying. And I remember Coach Sam says my freshman year, he was like, he told me me being a red shirt is like putting me in the oven and just letting it cook and just letting it cook and let the steam come up, and then when you open the oven, all the steam gonna go out. So he just let me sit in there and develop and cook, and when that time comes. So especially being on this being around the coaching staff, and it's had a lot of great leaders that I've seen, which is out of Jamal, Nate, Dejan,
for sure,
Fabian, like a lot of guys that I looked up to while I was at UH from 2019 to now, and they still tell me to this day, they still try to show me different ways of basketball. But I feel like me being 6 years in, you know, I know what Coach Sam expects of me, and I know what he wants out of me. So I just try to look at it from a, you know, leader perspective. Because last year, you know, Maul was a real leader, and then going into this year, I had to take another jump, and it just shows that like all the trust and the confidence the coach has in me to make me the leader of the team and to take this team as far as I can. So sometimes it can be like a lot of pressure on you, because sometimes you feel like if stuff doesn't go right, it's your fault because you're the leader. Yeah. But I guess that's what comes with being a leader. You know, you just gotta. Yeah. That's what comes with being a leader. You gotta take the ass chewings. You gotta take everything, and you know the guys that's below you, they look up to you. So, however you react to certain things, they probably gonna think that's the right thing to do. So, you can't go into a game or like go into a practice with like no energy or like you did, because they're gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, he's the leader. I can probably do the same thing too." So, you always gotta, you know, lead by example. And I give a lot of credit to Justin and Fabe and all of those guys for you know taking me under their wing
and busting your ass.
No.
Galen talks about coaches giving guys confidence all the time. What do coaches and your teammates do to give you that confidence? Is it things they say? How does that work?
Yeah, it could be the things they say sometimes. Like they'll even tell me Juan, like you probably the biggest mismatch in the Big 12. Like you that guy. Like go out there and show them that you're that guy. Like even Coach Kellen, like he said, whatever happens in any game, however you play, they're gonna follow you. So if you play bad and you have a bad game, or you play with lazy, no effort, whatever, they're gonna follow you because you're the leader of the team. So they even motivate me either with words, or they even put me in situations to like win the game. Like they'll run plays for me to get comfortable and get me in the flow of the game. Like even when we won against UCF, Coach drew that play up, and Coach said, "Juan, you gonna win this game." Like he puts me in situations, he puts me in different spots for me to put the team on my back and do the right thing. So it could be motivation, it could be plays, it could be anything that them giving me confidence to, do what I want to do.
When Kelvin looks at you in the huddle and says you're going to win this game, what's the first thought in your head when that happens?
I said, "Come on, let's do it." Like, come on, let's win the game. Come on. Like UCF already knew because everything that we do in games, we work on this in practice 5-on-0. Like, so when the time comes, like we're ready for it. It's not like a play he just drew up that he just made up. Like these are stuff that we run in practice to be prepared for this moment. So when the time came and I see him draw it up, and the plus for me, I'm like, yeah, cool. Let's win this game. Let's keep winning. Come on.
Yeah,
So he ran and played for me. Yeah, back to the crib with the dub. That's all that matters. It don't matter how you win. You can win by 0.1 points. Once you win the game, you win the game. It don't matter. And I don't even think we played good against UCF. I think we was damn near losing the whole game.
Yeah.
So when it came down to it, I mean, Coach could have ran the play for LJ. He could have ran the play for Emmanuel, Malos. But he chose me. He said, "You win the game." So I said, "All right, run it up."
So
Jawan.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Galen.
No, you got it, Ryan.
Jawan, what hand do you write with?
My right.
You do.
Ryan
but you're a right-handed person, right?
Yeah.
You started playing with your left hand. I believe it was in junior high, is what you told me.
So I was right-handed.
Explain. Right, but can you explain how that changed and how it became what you are now?
I was fucking bored.
Well, I was right-handed at first. I broke my right hand when I was like 5, 6 years old.
Okay.
And when I broke my right hand, I think the doctor told me, like, don't do anything. Like, rest. Don't try to go on the court. Like, don't try to do nothing. And I did the opposite of that. So I just started dribbling around with my left hand, probably just shooting my left hand. I just did everything with my left hand. And then when my right hand, got better and I was good, I just never got off my left hand. I broke my left hand also too. Like 13. But I can always use both hands. I do everything with my right hand other than all I do with my what I'm saying.
What do you do with your left?
I do everything with my right hand.
Okay.
So I drive my right to my right. I do everything.
What hand you throw a football with?
My left.
That's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's why.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, definitely my left. I bat, but like when I bat, I don't bat with my left. I bat with my right. Like I swing this way.
But it's like immediate. I don't want to pause, but it's like What hand do you? So you, yeah. See, yeah. You know what? Fuck it.
I'm afraid of where that was going.
Good idea.
So listen, bro. Listen, bro. You talk about confidence and the coaches breathing confidence in you. So, what is something that you struggled with when you initially got to our program, whereas like you worked on it enough, and now it's a strength of yours?
I would say defense probably, especially guarding the perimeter. Because in high school, I never really had to guard the perimeter. I was just a shot blocker, rebounder. That's it. I never really guarded on the perimeter. But going to college, especially playing for Coach Sampson, you have to know how to guard from all 5 positions. Because it don't matter. You have to guard. So I remember my freshman year, I was playing 1-on-1 full court with Cam Tyson. And it's a shot clock. I had to guard him full court. And that also helped me with how to guard shooters. Because Cam was a shooter. So especially being 6'7", 6'8", I gotta be able to guard a guard.
Yeah.
Like just being versatile and just being athletic, a coverage card guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta be able to switch and keep a guard in front of me. If I can't, then
yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So
it ain't like I'm 7 foot while I'm just like slow. So I'm like I'm 6'7".
Yeah. So I want to ask, like, obviously, you've been ranked number 1 as a team, and I just remember when I was there, even thinking about being ranked and then achieving that was just like, for us, that was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I just want to ask you, all you've done in your UH tenure is win, and you won at a high level. So how difficult is it to stay focused while you're having the level of success that you're having? And it's like you're kind of shocking the world, but you're not really shocking yourself.
Dang, yeah, that's a good question, boy.
I'm full of them, brother. I'm full of them.
One, you know, the way I look at it, to be honest, the way I look at it is like them rankings and stuff. Like
Samsonized.
Yeah, like sometimes it don't even mean nothing, if that makes sense. Like it means something, yes, for like the media, but realistically speaking, it really don't mean that much to me. Like we could be the number 1 team and you can lose to a team that's not ranked, or you can get upset, or you can do. I really think is how you approach certain games. Like everything, somebody has to have a number by their name, and then once you lose, you're gonna drop in the rankings, probably go to number 7, 8, and if one of the top teams in front of you lose, then you go right back up. So it's like, how do you know you really earning those spots? If once you lose, you just go up and down, up and down, up and down.
Hey, hold on. He said lose and go to 7 and 8. Hey, man, born on third base and think you hit a triple. Oh, brother. hey, you know, it's kind of like I'll be thinking of I remember it was this is off topic, but remember it was like Travis Scott. He had a daughter, and he had rented out like an entire whatever for his daughter, and obviously, like his daughter, because she don't know any different, she thinks that's normal. So it's like when you've been ranked for so long, you think losing once is gonna get you at 7 or 8. How fucking crazy is that?
Oh God, that's insane. That's insane.
You're insane. Oh man.
I just feel like
man, Juan, you a treasure, bro. You a treasure, dog.
I just feel like they're ranking stuff, bro. Coach try not to. Coach don't care about this shit at all. Like he just want to win. He don't care. Even if we not ranked, he don't care.
You know, rich people say money don't matter.
It's
Put
easy
that
to
in
say.
perspective.
Man, look,
Yeah, records don't matter. You can lose 4 games and still be in the top 25. Yeah, it's no biggie.
right?
Like,
Like
hey, man,
that's literally exactly what it is.
that's the
Like,
point, Juan.
I know it.
All right. We're going to look at some comments. Jawan is 35 rebounds away from 1,000.
Monster.
I didn't know that one. That's
Yes, you did.
Monster
I
motor.
didn't. Well, I didn't know you were 35 away.
Yes,
I
you
knew
did,
that
bro.
you were. Okay. I also know that you had like 3 and 4 the last 3 games, but whatever.
Did we win?
You did. You've won each of your last 3.
Yeah, we won.
Here's the thing. You have 7 rings. Is that right? You've got 7 conference championships between tournaments and regular season. Probably about to add your 8th.
I think so.
You've won a little bit.
Yeah.
You like Bill Russell, man.
Yeah.
God damn, Juan.
Do you wear them all at once?
You should.
Nah.
You better
I
not
gave
hit nobody.
a couple rings to my mom though.
Good for you. That's the way to go.
All right.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
So hold on. So I got 2 questions.
No,
while
this
we're
is
on
a very
the
important question.
Okay,
Before
say
you
what?
do this, are you ever going to shoot a 3 in a game?
I
I'm
don't
going to tell you, he's not going to go hunting.
know. No.
He's going to let it
I'm
happen.
not gonna go ahead. I mean, I know I make my money yet. I'm a 1,000-point scorer where I was making my money.
Absolutely. Don't get bored
1,000-point
with
scorer, no threes.
money,
That's kind
man.
of crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Galen.
A lot of 3-point plays though. But
Yeah.
so obviously you're in a leadership role and you've been in a situation and on a team where that wasn't your role. So can you talk about the difference in mentality? Like I know you touched on it a little bit, but the difference in the mentality to where you're looking for somebody to kind of guide you and then you're the guy that's guiding. Like
Yeah,
every day, whether it's in practice, film room, like people don't like you gotta explain things because people don't know what all goes into it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like practice, film room, road, like whether it's when you're going over a scout, vocalizing your opinion, all those things.
Yeah, it's you gotta when you're looking up to somebody and then you're that person that they're looking up to, you gotta have a real different mindset. Cause it's like when you young and you just trying to find your way, like you trying to learn as much as you can from that person. Like you try to be like that person. You try to do stuff like you not try to mess up. But when you actually in the driver's seat, it's like your approach to everything got to be different. Like you can't have bad practices. Like you can't like you it's just certain things that you can't do. Which is like you shouldn't go to practice like a bad attitude or like if coach say something to you, like you talking back, like you got to be coachable, like because people are like, I've been there before, especially as a freshman. Like I done seen him like scream at Fabian, like run Fabian, and I'm just sitting there like, and then Fabian bounce back and have like a 20, 15-point game, and then you like, okay, if coach getting on the best player. And he doing all this, like this is somebody that we feel like can lead us to where we want to go. But it's like
Juan, the people love your face, bro. Can you get in the camera?
Oh, I ain't even know I'm in the camera.
Yeah,
I'm getting the details. I just feel like once you're in that driver's seat, like you have a lot of responsibilities, especially for freshmen, that's looking up to you and want to be in your shoes one day. And I just feel like,
it's tough, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely
tough,
and a lot of people can't handle that.
Yeah,
and the reason I say that too is because when stuff go wrong, or when stuff isn't going right, they blame you because you're the leader
on your shoulders. Yeah,
and you got to know how to react to that, and you got to know how to like You know what I'm saying?
You respond to, but it's like even then, bro. It's like with you, what you're dealing with is a lot different than any of us because y'all ain't getting no weeks off. Y'all ain't getting no bye weeks. So it's like, regardless of how tired you are, how fatigued you are, and how out of whack your body is due to travel, you still got to be the example. You know, and it's like you said something about just about, you know, coach get on your ass and you're the leader. And it took me back to I was watching this podcast with Steven Jackson, and I'm sure we've all watched enough basketball to know how wild Steven Jackson was. And he was like, when he was with the Spurs, he seen Pop shoot Tim Duncan ass out.
Right.
And he was like, well, shit, I better not say nothing. If you're getting on Tim Duncan like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you being able to hold the best player accountable. It gets your team in line, you know, and that's just but being able to be in that leadership role, man, that is a sign of respect that the coaching staff has for you. And it's a sign of, you know, being a freshman and being a guy that was following those in front of you, and now you're that guy. That's a sign of your growth as well. So, hey, man, with everything that you getting, bro, you earned it, bro. 100%.
But it is. I appreciate that for sure. But that's a lot of pressure though.
A lot.
That's a lot of pressure. Like even for other teams, like when other teams like game plan for you, because you like that dude on the team, like if you're not playing how you're supposed to play, like you can't let that reflect the whole game. Like if you're not getting as much touches as you can, or they not give you the ball like you're supposed to, or like they send a double team, you can't just drop your head because you can't do what you want to do. Like you have other guys that look up to you, want to see what you can do other than like score or other than something else. Like for example, like Mercy, like when Mercy's on the bench, like you can tell, like even Mercy, Chase, Cordell, like the young guys, you can even tell that like sometimes they'll just like look around the gym, like this is real college basketball. Like I'm on a top 5 team. Like this is crazy. Then when they get in the game, it's like they flying around, but they don't know no better. They just out there playing, like they just having fun. But you need somebody that's gonna bring them, like, yo, like take the short roll, like take the long roll. Like they need somebody that's gonna guide them and tell them what to do. So it's like being that person, like even when they mess up on the court, whatever, Coach Sam put it on me. Like, Juan, you should have got them right. Like, Juan, you should have got them straight. Like,
man, don't even.
But that's what comes with being the captain. Like, you gotta do certain things that you wasn't doing before. So it comes with a lot of responsibility. But I mean, that's just what comes with it.
That's what come with it.
Yeah.
Hey, so I don't know if it was UCF or if it was Kansas, but I remember it was crunch time. I think it was at Kansas, and I forget who had the ball, but you was like, this is a testament to your poise and how you've grown over the years, bro. It's like it was almost like I think JoJo was like he was almost panicking, like and you was just like you was like calm down, like go here. I got like, and it's just like being able to be that stabilizing force on the like. Talk about that, bro, because it's like that's not an easy thing to do when you're in an environment like that with stakes like that with a team like ours, and you're able to kind of quarterback everything from the forward position because not everybody has that luxury of having a forward that has that level of poise. So if you can talk about that, please, man, I would love to.
A game I would add into that too is when we played Texas A&M in a tournament. And I think Maul fouled out. I think Emmanuel fouled out. Jay fouled out. And I think, was it LJ? No.
LJ.
So four out of the 5 started. No. Yeah, four of them fouled out. And I remember it was me, Malik, Ramon, Ryan.
Yep.
And who was the 5 man? Somebody else. Can't remember who it was.
Cedric played a lot late.
I think it was said at the end. And I remember
Damian Dunn.
The ball, Ryo got it, and they fouled him. And the whole A&M bench was like, good foul. Ooh. And Ryo had just checked in, fresh, no stretch, no none. He ain't drink no water, no none. You can tell, like, we in front of 40,000 people, and I knew he had a lot of pressure on him. So me bringing in everybody, like I told Ryan, I looked at him. No, it was Damian. Damian was in the game.
Yep.
It was Damian. I brought everybody together. I told Ryan, I said, Ryan, excuse my language. I said, Ryan, you built for this shit. You built for it. Don't worry about the crowd. Ooh. As soon as he got to the free throw line, he missed the first shot. I can tell he was like, I feel like I'm about to let the team down. So I tried to huddle him up one more time, and I'm like, Ryo, this is what you've been doing your whole life, bro. You work for this. You shoot every day. You in the moment now. Take us home. And I'm just trying to calm everybody down. The gym going crazy. They just came back. I think, they scored 13 points, like a minute 30.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Back on us crazy. Everybody started probably thinking he was gonna lose the game. And he went up there, made the free throw. They came down, missed, and everybody was just like, what the hell just happened? And I just tried to tell him, bro, that's basketball, bro. But the main point is everybody that was in that huddle, or everybody when we was talking, gave Ryo as much confidence as he can. And I was trying to tell Ryo, Ryo, you good. I told Dame, I said, bro, we good. We're going to win this game. And everybody kind of was like, okay, if Juan thinks that we can win and he's that type guy, it takes a lot of weight off my shoulders. So just trying to be that guy and that voice to make everybody real comfortable and settle in. That's probably the greatest feeling, especially being in that situation, being in that position.
Those stakes, for sure.
1 second, Galen. Star pizza.
Better pizza.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
I chose another route.
Okay, Galen, you broke up a little bit. What'd you say?
Can you hear me now?
No. We're going to go away from Galen for just a minute. We're going to ask you some quick questions, Juwan. What were your other offers in high school besides U of H?
I think I had Baylor. I think I had St. John's. I had it's a long time. And what was I had?
Well, like 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time, bro.
Yeah, it's been a minute. God damn. Yeah,
I like how you said, excuse my language for shit, but then goddamn, it's fine.
It was a couple.
Okay. What's your favorite game of your career?
My favorite game? My favorite game. I want to say, man, had a lot of good games I've been a part of now. My favorite game of your career. I can name a lot, bro.
I'm going to name one for you. Kansas last year at Fertitta Center. You got a ring, a Big 12 ring.
Oh, yeah.
That had to be fun.
I can say when we beat Memphis, too, in the conference tournament.
Oh, this year.
Yeah. UCF. When we beat Arizona, I think it's 2-16.
Yep. Number one.
What else games?
The walk-off at Wichita State?
Ooh.
I would just name the games where I hit the game winner.
Game winner. No, I was going to keep – I knew about that game. I ain't never forget that. I'll never forget that one. Galen. When we left Wichita and we came back to Houston that night, I felt like that dude.
It's not often that you get a buzzer beater on a dunk like that,
bro. That's crazy.
On that guy,
bro.
Yeah, bro.
All right. What do you think of JVR's
He
new
did a
hairdo?
lot of special, bro.
What I think of Jay new hairdo? He's
Yeah.
different, but I feel like it fit him though. He don't look bad.
Yeah. He looks like 20 pounds lighter to me. He just looks like a different guy.
He been playing
and
better
what
too.
Yes, he had. I think he is played great
Yeah.
for the last month since he's really gotten over the groin injury.
Yeah,
What about JoJo's chops?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I just let JoJo do his thing. JoJo crazy dude.
Hey, yeah.
Hey man, I'm an old dude, so I like it. I think it looks great.
If he comfortable with it, I mean, I'm
You feel
I'm
me?
all in. I'm all in for it.
UConn fan here, but Jawan is one of my favorite players. He always brings it.
I appreciate that for sure. UConn?
Yeah.
Why you not a Houston fan? Man?
No.
I don't know.
More than anything,
man.
I've enjoyed this tour of Jawan's home.
That's crazy. I only been to the fridge.
Yeah, I felt like you were like walking around the whole place.
Yeah, my boy having snacks and comfortable. J1 good everywhere in Houston, man.
See, I think we got a new show, Walk and Talk with J1.
Yeah, there you go. Eventually, you're going to graduate and like not be able to play basketball, and we'll just have you do this all the time.
No,
this is great storytelling. You're really good at it. You're doing great.
This is how I know he's been around Coach Sampson for a long time.
What? Why you
You'll watch Coach Sampson. You'll watch the interview and it'll be like, Coach, what do you think about Andre?
God dang, Galen, where you
And
on
then
the
he'll end
water?
up on
Yeah,
top.
are you on the moon?
I'm not. What's going on? Man, y'all can't hear me?
I would.
You know,
expect-
it's
I find like that in
it's
Birmingham.
sad. It's sad that you can't figure out technology.
Damn. Man, this sucks.
Jawan, how did you develop your passing ability in the post?
How to develop it?
I mean, you've obviously you've gotten better at it. How do you work? Is that a practice thing? Is it
No.
something you work on? Or is this your natural?
Nah, that's just making the right play. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just a gifted passer.
Yeah. Your decision making has gotten better every year you've been here. To the point
'cause I
where
feel like-
I feel like you're making those decisions, the right one, almost every single time.
Because I feel like the longer I've been playing now, like the game kind of slowed down for me now.
Okay.
Like, I'm not really in a rush to do anything anymore. And like, I'm not the type to do like the whole like highlight play. Like, I'm not just gonna be like throwing lobs or doing behind the back passes. And I mean, I can do it, but you know, all that's still one assist. So, I just try to make the
That's
right
a good way to look
right
at it.
pass. Like, all that equals one assist, no matter how you put it, fancy or not. So,
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Can y'all
that's
hear
what
me now?
makes- I think that's what makes you as
Yeah.
dangerous as you are, is that there's really not a whole lot that teams can do to slow you down. You can have a slow night scoring, but you're going to find people to get open and facilitate from that angle. Just makes you the complete ball player.
Yeah, I always, cause I mean, especially when you like, if I'm not mistaken, I probably have like out of like 14 games, like 13 of them I had double digits. So like, with that being said, like going into games now, teams gonna have a different game plan for you. So I try to find different ways to impact winning other than scoring. Like, you know, if they take that away, like if I had games where I'm like 2 for 9, 2 for 10, like I just can't buy a bucket, but I'm still gonna get the tip outs, you know, offensive rebounds, kick outs, assists, steals, blocks. Like I'm gonna do different things to help the team win, because it ain't gonna be the same every night. Like this last game, I just went 3 for 11. Like I couldn't, but Milos had 19, and my job is to, if I can't score, you know, set a good screen for him to get downhill.
to make the right play. Or if I'm on the weak side, like set a Spanish screen, get LJ open. Or if Malo's driving to the lane, duck in the big man. Like just do different things other than scoring because I'm probably having a rough night. So,
Yep.
Wait. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So since you talking about Lowe's, how have you seen his mentality evolve as well as his growth from, let's say, November up until this point?
One, I'm gonna say he's understanding and learning how to practice. That's where it starts. It starts in practice.
What do you mean he's learning how to practice?
Because when I say learn how to practice, it's a different type of practice that you have to practice with at University of Houston. I don't know about other schools, but when you're at UH, especially when you're the point guard, you have to come ready every day because you're the point guard. Like, you the one that run the offense. Like, you the one that facilitates and do all this. Like, you have to come with it every day in practice. Coach says it's three people that can't have a bad practice: the best player, the point guard, and the coach. Those three can never have a bad practice. So with Los, I feel like now Los is kind of understanding the system and he's understanding his role and understanding what it takes to be a Cougar, which is just toughness and like grit. Like, don't let nobody push you around. Like, we've never been a soft program where people just like kill us on the boards or get more loose balls than us or stuff like that. And he's understanding that, and he understands his role is to be a point guard. If I'm not mistaken, he probably has no bullshit. Excuse my language. He probably has 12 turnovers in conference play. If I'm not mistaken, 12.
That's crazy.
12. He probably has 60 some assists and 12 turnovers. I mean, yeah. The last game we played, especially the way Arizona played defense, where they run around, they fly around, he had 0 turnovers, 5 assists, on top of 19 points. So it's like he's understanding what coach needs from him, which is don't turn the ball over and make the right play. And I feel like he's starting to see where Coach Sampson is coming from. But it took him a while, though, definitely.
Fact check. He does have 12 turnovers in conference play in 14 games. That's
crazy.
That's not bad.
12, yeah,
12 with 66 assists. That's
a good 5.5 to 1.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. Galen's using my internet from the road. Suck it, Galen. So, Juwan, I was in a.
And some of the turnovers be like he'll probably like travel or something. Like it ain't no live ball turnovers.
No.
Or like he step out of bounds or like some crazy stuff. But it ain't. He just give him the ball away. Like no.
I was talking with Joseph Duarte yesterday of the Chronicle, and right now Kelvin is at 285 wins. I believe you're at 134. If y'all win every game the rest of the way, Kelvin gets to 300 wins at U of H. He gets to 800 wins overall in his career, wins a national title, and you'll be exactly right at 50% of his wins here. I think he'll be at 150 and he'll be at 300.
Like,
number one, that says you're really old.
No.
But two, that means you've experienced half of his success at U of H. Do you ever stop and think about that?
Yeah. A lot.
Okay, good answer.
Because, like, who would have thought? Like, who would have thought? Especially
just the kid from the islands,
bro,
man. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought it would have been?
He just came in and did his job.
Like I don't like. It should be mind blowing sometimes. I'd be like, what the hell? Like, if I get 1,000 rebounds, it's gonna be, if I'm not mistaken, me, Elvin Hayes, and Kareem. I mean Hakeem. I'm tripping.
Hakeem, yeah.
Like, you serious?
That is fucking crazy.
Like, that's insane, bro. Out of all the best rebounders that came through UH, like, Mine
Fuck
would be a good
UH. At that point, you with Elvin and that's top 50 ever NBA.
bro. That's Like I own,
That is crazy.
and I only need how much you said? 35
At 6'7".
That's what I read.
at 6'7". Galen at 6'7".
Hey, bro, stop calling me Galen.
That's
Juan, like you don't know me, bro. Like,
okay, G.
thank you, brother.
I'm just
Mr.
trying to be
Robert.
professional.
Godfather.
But that's
Yeah,
crazy,
just Godfather.
35 more, bro. How many games you got left? 6?
Yeah, that's probably
You got
three, four
6
games.
in the regular season, possibly 3, I think, in the conference tournament, and potentially 6 in the NCAA. So we think max 15.
Bro.
So you got to average.
In the next 4-5 games, bro, you getting that shit, dog.
Yeah, you need to do that in the regular season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You need to get on the list at one substantial.
Hey, fuck getting on the list. The site is open. OneSubstantial.com. The last hoodie restock of the year. Tap in, man. Tap in. The last one.
So
Big
you
one.
have this photo.
Who? What's up?
100%.
That's you,
Look
bro.
at this.
I know that's me, but what's up with you? Why you put me on it?
That ain't me.
I know it ain't.
No,
you.
that's on your website. That is on your website.
Hey, you great marketing. Hey, how about this? Take me a better fucking picture and I can use it. How about that? Y'all getting all this free shit? Take me a better picture. Shit. Actually, yeah. Make that your next check box on your check. Take a better picture, man. How about that one?
Yeah. All right. So
you catch me slipping, bro. I don't even be ready for the pictures, bro.
150 wins, 1,000 rebounds, and get Galen a fucking picture.
Hey,
all right.
that's
so
it.
we got a list.
Galen picture first.
Yeah, that's easy. Hey, Galen, what's the most assists you had in the game?
3.
Yeah, right.
It's either 9. Let me say this. It was either 11 or 9.
But you've had that multiple times, though.
Yeah, multiple times, bro.
Right.
Multiple times. What's the most rebounds you had?
20.
God damn.
But I only did that one time.
I mean, brother, that's all you need to do is one time. Shit.
I had 20
that rebounding in the accidental. That shit.
I had 20 and 20 that game.
Well, which game was this?
That was Memphis. In the tournament, we got smoked.
Yes.
That is crazy.
When you play
That
Alabama,
was
we play Alabama.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Galen had 10 assists twice against George Mason and Nichols. And we lost Jawan. It actually kind of looks like that photo on the one substantial. Oh, there he is.
No, I'm right. Somebody had called
right.
me. That's why I try to end it.
Ah.
I think in Alabama, my junior year, sophomore year, I think I had 16 rebounds, 11 offensive, so 12.
At Alabama, right?
You know what's crazy about that game, bro? I think JD Davison was in Guy V working out and stuff. And I walked up to him, I was like, bro, did you go 10 that shit? He was like, yeah. I was like, you motherfucker.
Like, that's so weak, bro.
Man, they robbed us of a fucking game, bro.
Bro, that's weak as hell, bro.
Jesus Christ. But you had like 9 O boards. What was it that game?
I think I had like 11 O boards. Or 10.
Something's wrong with you.
Bro, that's all I like. Bro, that's all I knew. Like, once you get off the rim, just go get it. Because look, on that team, I wasn't the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth option on offense.
Yeah.
So the only way for me to stay in the game is to do that.
Yeah.
That's all I could do.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So I get that mug on the block. I ain't even looking to score. I'm just getting every rebound, dagger, but get it back, dagger. That's all I'm doing.
And a dagger is when you get a rebound, the offensive rebound, you pass it to someone that's on the 3-point line. For the viewers who don't know, Juan, you got to break stuff down because these people haven't been, in a practice. They don't know what certain things mean. So,
that's why you the OG, bro. You right here.
Yeah, man. So shout out to our supporters, man. Best, the greatest. I don't know if Cynthia's watching. dropped off her hoodie last night. John Carlo dropped off his hoodie today. Both winners from the giveaway from the site from GoCoogs, man. So shout out to them for tuning into the site.
Thank you.
Yeah, or the show rather.
Yeah. Just a few more questions for Juwan, and then we're going to let him go. How good is this?
Man.
Yeah, right.
That's
How
what
good
it
is this Coug team compared to the last few? Seems like a beast this year.
And I've been on a lot of good teams, and I feel like every year we got a chance to win it. So every team is different, but we all play with the same toughness and the same grit. So I wouldn't really say it's a big difference between these past teams because we all play the same.
Did you ever think about transferring, maybe after the COVID year?
I
didn't
didn't
think
have
so.
no plans to transfer. People thought I did though, or they wanted me to, but I just feel like once you meet like genuine people that actually want to see you do good and really want to develop you, you stick around those people for a long time. And I just trust the process. I listen to my coaches, and look where I am now.
Yeah, you got 7 rings. So
If I had went somewhere else, I
it's
probably
worked out.
wouldn't develop to how I am right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about that. A lot of people have asked me this over the last year, and I've never put it to you. But it happened again yesterday. You're on the free throw line. None of your teammates are there, and you make one, and you do the ghost low fives, I guess.
Yeah.
When did you start that? Why did you start that? Take us through it.
Jay Wan is a troll.
I just imagine my teammates being there. Miss or make. I just go dap them up, act like they're right there. And that's it. It ain't really too much to it.
There you go. Okay.
It's crazy because when I did that against Arizona, when I was on the free throw line, probably like 16 seconds left, Coach Sam got mad at me though. He said, "Don't be doing that." I'm like,
I'll do that.
There's your girl.
He said, "Do not be doing that." I'm like,
Shout out Miss Cynthia, baby. Shout out to you.
But yeah, it's a great hoodie for sure.
Brian, did I send you that picture?
Yes, you did.
Bro, don't be sending pictures around, dog.
It was backwards.
No, it ain't Ryan. No, it ain't. I never do. No, it ain't no picture of Ryan. It's a picture of me and Miss Cynthia, bro. Hey, all
right.
Talking about Ryan, we got a 5X delivered today. Is that what I heard through the grapevine?
Galen came. Galen came and met me today, walking into the practice facility at U of H, and delivered 2 hoodies for me and 1 for Brad. Combined the 3 5Xs. So there you go. Jawan's gonna be first team all conference. I think that's not in doubt. In your opinion, who is the heart and soul? He can't answer this, but it's him. It's Jawan. You're the heart and soul. You are. And Jamal was the leader last year, and there was no doubt about it. He's the alpha. But I think you were the heart and soul of that team too. So
talk to me now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just telling you what it is. And I want to tell you this. For 5 years, Jawan has been the one guy, football, basketball, doesn't matter, who would talk shit back to me. And I have respected it from day one. And it has been like, hell yeah, bring it, let's go. Some guys are just scared to do it because they're like, you're in the media, you might, but no, you do it. And
I only do it to you though.
I know, and that's
I don't do it
perfect.
to nobody else but you.
Well, they don't talk shit to you.
I
might.
I think,
I might.
There's something wrong with Ryan ass too. There's something wrong with bro.
nah, for real.
Something
There's a
wrong with
lot
him,
of stuff
man.
wrong with him.
100%.
All right.
Yeah, there's something wrong with Ryan.
Shut up,
man.
Brad. I will take it from him and him, but not from 5X. So, anyways, Jawan, we really appreciate this. This was a lot longer than I thought you'd be here. Thank you so much.
Whole hour.
7 rings. 7 rings, about to go to 8.
Nah, for sure.
I want a too small done in a game again for us. We need to bring that back.
The referee told
That
me
was Doug Sermons, and suck it, Doug Sermons. We're watching.
He told me don't do it because
Yep.
I think his boss was at the game against Baylor, and his boss was mad that he didn't, I guess, give me a tech or he didn't say something to me.
Yeah. Well, you were right.
Huh?
Is that the referee that caressed your cheek? That like rubbed you on the face?
Who rubbed me on my face?
Yeah. But
One of the referees looked like he just rubbed you on the
Nah,
face.
That boy said caressed. Hey, Juan, he trying to play you, bro.
Yeah, nah, ain't nobody
Juan,
did
he trying to play you, bro.
Nah, ain't nobody touch my face. Nah. Caress is crazy.
Caress is crazy. He ain't say touch. That boy used an elaborate word, caressed. That sounds so intimate.
And then he look, Galen, and then he did this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, man, no, that's funny, man.
all right, Juwan Roberts, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. You were awesome. It's a great hour.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, Juwan. Thank you so much.
Y'all.
All right, big one.
All right, my dog.
Man,
that was pretty good.
Hey, talking about
that
Ryan, was Big One? Was he? Was it Maul first?
What do you mean?
Like the first interviews I did for GoCoogs, it was
Jamal.
first,
We started with the point guard, and then Juwan and Emmanuel.
Yeah, yeah. He's very he's good to talk to because he gives answers like Coach Sampson. He don't give you shit that's short. He's going to give you an answer.
I think he talks better than Kelvin because Kelvin's a coach and he's going to give you what he wants to give you. Jawan's honest and I appreciate it.
Yeah. He'll answer the question and he'll be talking for so long. He's like, shit, where was I going?
Yeah,
that's
and
the
then
type of, that's what I like.
I turn the camera off, and that's when the real shit talking starts. So I definitely appreciate that too. I love that guy, and he thinks that I don't give him any credit for anything, but I think he's pretty great. Brad, give us some comments.
Do what?
Give us some comments if we got anything outstanding.
Star Pizza. Good people.
There you go.
Better pizza.
That works.
Giovanni, thank you for the tip,
the super
or
chat.
whatever.
Yeah.
Super chat. Yeah. Thank you very much. I tell you what, man. I
messed up.
Do what?
I meant to bring this out on Juan and ask about this hairdo. This was from his freshman year. And I really need to do that. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's been awesome to watch him over the years because it seems like every year he's stacking new skills on top of new skills, and you literally just watch him evolve from year to year to year. And like he said earlier that, he's been on teams where he was the 5th option and barely that. And all he had to do was rebound. And now he is, last year we finally started to play through him, and now he's the go-to guy. And so he's the guy they want to get the ball to when they need to get something going. and it's just been really, really impressive to watch him do that, and then watch him mature from a leadership standpoint, because you really see it this year. Is you see him a lot of times, slowing people down, doing a lot of directing traffic on the court, but then when you see him out of the game, it's like he's helping coach guys from the sideline while he's out of the game. It's just, I always love to watch our players do that, and some do it more than others. But just watching his entire growth arc and evolution has been just unreal.
I'm going to take you kind of behind the curtain. In practice, when he is done with his responsibilities post-practice, it's shooting free throws, shooting threes, whatever it is, he walks around the gym and dabs every single person in the gym. Players, coaches, student managers, media, whoever's there. He goes to every single person. And it's like a 5 or 8 minute process because it's conversations and whatever. And I have never seen another player do that. But he takes the time every single day and does that. And that's leadership. Because he's there for his guys every single day. And think about, it's been 6 years. It's been 150 practices or 100 practices every year. And he does it without fail. Awesome content, Jawan. Awesome leader, Jawan, excuse me. Great content, much appreciated. Watching Juan at the end of last year playing through injuries down the stretch in a tournament was so impressive and made this old geezer proud to be a Coug all over again. That's what I'm talking about when I say he was the heart and soul. Is he was having that knee drained, I think, every week or every other week so he could go out on the floor. He lacerated the webbing between his thumb and his index finger in the Oklahoma game, and that was a huge issue. And played through that too. And, he brings it. And it's going to be weird next year covering this team and he's not on it. I guess he'll just have to enjoy his 8 rings at that point.
See, I don't think people, general fans, it doesn't matter. It's not unique to U of H. It's just sports fans all over the world for any sport. You don't understand really the sacrifices and the things that these guys do just to be prepared to play, not to play well, just to be able to walk out there every single game. Just all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes and how they have to get put back together between each game. It was a lot when I played, but you guys are playing sports in a different way than what we ever played. Y'all are playing at levels above what we played from a physical standpoint, from an athleticism standpoint, and it's only taxing your body more and more and more and more. I can't imagine what the players are actually going through on an everyday basis. And we talk about here that at this point everybody's playing hurt.
Yeah.
Just think about the price that these kids are paying just to get put back together from game to game.
For sure. Just 15 straight, Jawan. Actually, it'd be 20 straight or 19 straight, and then like 32 out of 33. That's all I'm saying. No big deal, Jawan. You can do it. It makes for good content if you do that. So feel free.
The trajectory that Juan has been on, with all due respect to Juan, love Juan to death, but I think I think he came in with more offensive ability than Juan did. And sure. I'm just curious to see, for however long he's with us, with our program, how long is it going to take him to take that step that we've witnessed
J1 take clear as day. Whereas the game slows down, he's letting plays on the weak side develop. He's able to read the defense. I wonder when that's gonna happen for him.
I would say that it took almost 4 years for it to happen for Juwan.
And I'm thinking because he came in with his floor was higher than J1's.
Yeah.
So it's you'd think that it happened a lot sooner. And I feel like
But
he just has natural
that means
more
3 years.
and now you see what
And
I'm
he was
getting at. It's like
Well,
he
I
was
think
will
hurt
we
last
see
year.
that? Will we see that next year? I'm hoping we do, man. Especially with the talent that you're surrounding our guys with, and teams they're going to have to guard. Guard is more honest. The floor is going to be a lot more stretched out. So, man, I hate to take the light off J1, but it just see his development. I'm eager to see JoJo's development. Over the course of the next year.
I don't think you're. I think those happen when there's no other choice.
Yeah.
When there's no other option. Like
Yeah.
it kicked in for J1 really last year is when he really kind of came into his own because he was the big guy.
Yeah.
He didn't have kind of another running buddy or whatever. So I would think next year when JoJo steps out and J1's not there, he has to play different because there's he knows that there's not another him, but there's another guy that's coming up behind him that he has to help guide through as well. So when it comes down to it, I don't know. It seems like the mentality usually changes when it has to.
Yeah. That's a good point.
We have used the word mentality on this show more than we've used it for the last 2 years. What up, Godfather? Elite show.
What's good, Mac?
I have a question. Sometimes after a good play, a player will hold his hand to the side of his head like making a phone call. What does that mean? I have no idea what this is. So hopefully y'all can figure that out.
That's probably like, but yeah. Other than that, I don't even know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
This year's team is fierce. Almost as good as Caress. I never feel like we were out of the fight and we can win every single game. I mean, you've been in every game with 60 seconds to play.
Man, and I think a guy that is underrated that deserves a lot of credit for that is Alan Bishop. He does a lot of shit in the offseason where you don't think you can do it, and you have to do it as a team. And so you're building that team mentality to be able to overcome shit that you're uncertain about. And it's just, you could take it back to Kansas. What's certain about winning a game where you're down 6 with 20 seconds
18
left?
seconds.
It's like, what is so it's just that mentality being bred in our guys, and yet our coaching staff feeding our guys confidence. Is like when Coach Sam, he says in his interviews, like, I'm not smart enough to think of any new ideas. I'm not smart enough to think of any new shit, but we believe in our guys, and we believe in work, and we just want to give ourselves the best chance to succeed whenever we're in a certain situation. So it's like, that's why it's never a surprise for our guys no matter who's in the game. Let's say if they're down 2, need a 3, we know what play we're winning. Like, every guy knows every position, every spot. So it's like, you got to prepare for those situations in practice, and that's where it all starts.
All right. Brad, do you have anything else?
Dang, it's too late for me to order Star Pizza.
It is. Glad to know Juan never thought about transferring. What a program Houston has in this day and age. and I don't think this staff gets enough credit for that you've not only kept them together, but you have found a way to win with completely different teams. I mean, Kansas went to Utah last night and lost. That's a terrible Utah team. And Kansas is the best team money can buy,
not
allegedly.
Terrible, not terrible. We ain't seen them on the. We ain't seen
Kansas
them
was the number 1 team in the country. Kansas is still 14th in the net, despite the shitty losses they've had nonstop.
I mean, during the offseason, I mean, the year before last, they got
Hunter Dickinson hasn't worked out.
And then this past offseason, they got one of the best players in the country, allegedly from Wisconsin. They got one of the best players in the country, allegedly from Alabama. They loaded, and on paper, they should have been world beaters.
They're the offseason national champions for like 5 years in a row.
Yeah, they're like old-timey Mac Brown.
Yes. This was on Twitter earlier, and I just thought it was pretty good. Houston wins on the road like Kansas used to. The torch has been passed. I want it back.
Time out. You know what's crazy? We have people complaining about how we went on the road.
Yeah.
How crazy
that torch has not been passed. We came and ripped it out of their hands.
Yeah.
How crazy is that, though?
We good.
We haven't lost on the road in 54 weeks.
How crazy
That's okay.
is that? What the? Hey, bro. Man. That shit is. And we got people that are complaining about how we went on the road. And this folks like a storied program like Kansas talking about our ability to win ugly games that's crazy.
Torch is passed. Torch has been yanked.
Torch is taken.
We have caressed the torch out of their hand.
Joe's special on wheat crust with goat cheese. That's Star Pizza for the uninitiated. I can give a thumbs up to that. Yes. I will recommend
What was it?
Joe's
I don't know what a Joe's special is.
Basically all the meats.
Hold on,
Towns.
Towns is a
I never
meat
had
lover.
I never had the goat cheese.
You said all the meat?
Yeah, all the meat.
Hey, yo. Oh. I'm gonna let y'all have this one, man. Hey,
yeah,
Ryan, you have no decorum, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm the one that has no decorum. Yeah. All right. That's going to be it for us tonight. We appreciate y'all hanging out. This is fun. No one has ever done this at U of H, just done these shows. And I'm going to take all the credit, but I'm really giving it to Galen and Brad. This is a great team effort. No. This is a great team effort. Galen has become legit good at this. When Jawan started asking you questions, I was like, yeah, this is going to be great. But then you couldn't answer how to defend him. I really still think you fouled the shit out of him and hope he misses one.
I gave a great response.
Yeah, but you were so blurry and you couldn't really hear it. And we'll see.
Oh, my bad.
We'll review the tape, see how it went. But thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. We're going to have what's called an off day tomorrow. I am very much looking forward to this. And then we'll be back with content Tuesday. Cats, Tuesday night. Galen, you start your road trip. You tomorrow?
Yeah, leave tomorrow. And shit, we on the road until like March. So it's, the best CBB podcast. Shout out to you, Meech. Shout out to you, man.
CBB means caress your big balls, your meats. Minus 20 aura. Don't know what that means.
That means
Joe's is the spinach pizza.
Oh, never mind then.
So
Yeah.
you were close.
I don't like vegetables
Spinach,
on my
meat.
pizza.
Yeah. There you go. I don't know what that 20 aura thing means, but I'm going to look that up.
20 aura
Urban
is
Dictionary.
like Ryan. You know LeBron. Like you'll say LeBron has.
I've heard of him.
Plus,
Yeah, like
yeah,
50
he has
votes
He
down.
has he's like plus 100 aura. Yours is minus 20.
Okay. So that's
Let's
less.
say my aura might be like 25. Just to put that in perspective.
Minus 5.
Great show.
He said 5x.
Some days 7. Sorry.
I had an enormous hotel room last night. Enormous. And I don't think it was a 7X. So, kind of crazy.
Hey, I take living large to the extreme.
You really do. All right. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate it.
You know, I appreciate you and your level of security. I appreciate that, brother. Just want to commend you on that, man.
Well, you think I can deny it? It's like I got a natural
Nah.
I got a natural gravitational pull when I walk by people.
He does. You should.
One
Yeah.
substantial. GoCoogs. Get your gear available till Tuesday. You heard it from my guy, man.
There's your guy.
Not me.
All right.
Looks
Thank y'all so
familiar.
much. GoCoogs.com, KookFans.com, OneSubstantial.com, StarPizza.net. Get it all.